we both could easily just like play Sonic Racing, and that'd be like you've done. And Ant and I could literally play Marvel Consultation or other cards like that. I mean, there's like literally everything else. It really is just a day where we all just get into a room and play video games, just like the events. Like, you know, it was built as a way for like the adults of the group.
Like an 18 plus.
So obviously, don't get me wrong, the events are great, but what is also great is if they're not having to rush around for a tournament or something, or if you only have X amount of hours. It really becomes the doors are open like 11 to 10 AM in the morning, and they shut basically when everyone's had enough and they want to go home. So I feel it is not uncommon for it to go all the way until 6 PM. And it's just, it's basically, and that's not rushed or long, it's just literally, we will spend, like, we all meet up, or maybe watch a bit, and then we'll stuff a bit while everyone's gathering, and then we'll get straight to gaming. I actually will just end up winding, playing a few single players, well, everyone else like playing Mario Kart, tennis, whatever it is. And because of all the kit I've got in my place, we're going to be just go, you know what we fancy? Let's go, I don't know, let's go do N64 Wave Race. And I'm just like, on it! And then went straight downstairs. And I was like, guys, finish up your game or whatnot, we'll put it on the big screen for you. And it's like that sort of thing. Because obviously when we go to the events, we can't really do that. Because, you know, I can't bring my whole library with me. But that's why we have them. And we haven't made room for the last 2 months because just it was too cold. And so, yeah. So, I think based on my busyness, it's more likely going to be the second half of March. So, I'm going to invite Ant anyway. We do this like, even if it doesn't happen, we do a...
Jeremy, that reminds me.
Because I'm going to have a lot of time while I'm out and about, like, or a bit or too busy. I'm keeping those Sundays completely quiet and for myself. So one time like not going out to like London or Antwerp or anything like that. So I don't mind having everyone play games upstairs if I'm taking a nap or going off and seeing someone else. You know, Ollie will be there. Ollie has a key to my place. You'll be able to lock up. Patrick, that is literally me to Origami King's battle system. Christian has explained it to me. I have been 100% sure I understood it. Okay, Jamie, you should do the game now. Fucking suck at it. It is generally, I cannot get my head around it. It's a learning disability thing. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's a time on that one.
When it comes to origami,
happens to me too.
When it comes to Origami King battle system, you shouldn't have to do the equivalent of a puzzle.
For fuck's sake!
A puzzle. What is the equivalent of a puzzle battle?
Their Discord's broken. Fantastic. So that's my thoughts on it. Would I want another round of that game? In terms of like another version of another like if 1.5 was like that? No. I'd want them to like take what they've learned, the areas they've learned, they've got from that, fix them, and make something more akin to 1. Because that I think would be the slam dunk. Like if they can do that, I can just
all they've got to do is let Retro Studios just develop it from day one.
Yeah, that's exactly
hand it to someone else and then give it back to them after they've ruined it. No, let Retro just do it.
Well, I thought they did it. Well, the thing is, what was
something came in hit hard and it never quite recovered from it. Doctor Strange was a good movie, but it was not a great movie. It was not an amazing movie or a perfect movie. It wasn't a bad movie. It was just good. And that's all it was. Because you know, if I would always say like piss poor, okay, mid, or something, you know, but then it goes good, great, amazing, and then obviously Chrono Trigger. No, that was straight, perfect. A masterpiece sort of level.
Well, one of the funny things is good can also imply good, but you're probably not going to invest in it for long.
Yeah, exactly that, man. It's like it's good. It's good.
It's good 16-hour run if you wanted to go.
The equivalent, the equivalent. I mean, not the exact equivalent, but like the equivalent of eating eating something, saying it's good, but then you never really eat it again because it never really left a lasting impression.
Exactly
Yeah,
that. Exactly that. That's exactly what I would say.
Like the highest compliment is at least it wasn't shit.
Oh god.
All I'm now thinking, Matt, is those whenever Nintendo's promoting their games after reviews, just like, I know you were gamer, at least it wasn't shit.
There's probably like all sorts of games that you could give that you can give that kind of review to. What is your top 10? At least it wasn't shit games.
It's like Silent Hill. It's tolerable.
It'll be bad if I know Polygon puts it makes me want to kill someone.
Oh yeah.
I do remember one of the reviews for the Emoji Movie being, it's so terrible that we screamed. It was so terrible that we screamed at strangers in the street.
It was so shit. We made one of the characters literal shit just to make it sound like a compliment.
When the game's so bad that reviewers go legalize chemical castration.
At least it's better than PlayStation All Stars.
And I got rid of
Hey,
it.
whoa!
Hold
What
on a
the
second.
fuck, dude?
I'm sorry, I know PlayStation
I
All
like
Stars
that
wasn't
game.
great,
It's good.
but it's still better than, I don't know, the Emoji Movie.
The game, it's like when the game is so poorly made that overwhelming success equals to
Shut down the
10,000
studio.
copies sold.
And that's not even a joke, Ant. I do actually have 2 copies of the game. It's good.
You have two copies of All Stars?
Although then again, at least some shit games have the benefit of being able to make sequels without getting fired first.
The thing
So,
is,
for the record,
most successful games nowadays get their studios shut
good, but
down.
that's it. It's like Metro Prime 4. It's good.
It's like we live in a world where successful games can no longer have sequels, while the really shitty while the more shitty games out there get like a million sequels.
Looking at you, co-pilot.
Sorry, Joe, I just caught you twice with a bit right now. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's like how the devs behind Code Violet got so defensive about their game. They claim it's a critical success, and yet it got 42% of user reviews on Metacritic.
Oh god.
The one I find funnier is that what's the game that the shooter that got critical pan? Like Mind's Eye or something?
Yeah.
And they claimed it was an inside job.
Yeah, it's great. It's like, why to be fucking salty? You're literally accusing corporate sabotage.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to. It's between that studio and Team Kill Media. I'm looking forward to when it's going to become the next Digital Homicide situation. Because that was a fever dream and a half.
Revenge is a bit dish plus circle.
My god.
What's with all these coins? Why is there so many coins there?
Because I had a coin block, that's why.
It's okay for games to just be good.
Yeah.
That's because honestly, there are games that the critics have been good, but I've actually found to be great. Good example is Road 96. That critically was a 7 out of 10 game, but actually it's in my top 25 games of all time.
Yeah, well, that's why reviews are finicky in general. Everyone's gonna give it a different number.
Unless it's something by Naughty Dog, in which case everybody's going nuts over a movie that's been on repeat for like 10 years.
And then they'll
That's
remake
why
Last of Us for the 5th time.
It actually can turn around and be a game. Yeah, it comes a bitch, and that's. I'm not having get the fuck back to use it.
How many shots have you get? That's free. Alright,
Nice try. Now, oh god, he's got a bomb.
Yeah, you deserve that for all the bullshit.
I guess we did.
Yeah, no. Honestly, there are, and also a good example is I couldn't get round to enjoying the Hollow Knight series properly because obviously it's very difficult, and that's fine. I accept they are fantastic games. It's more like a incompatibility with you and the game.
Yeah.
But then I was really
Well, in general, more games should support mods. So that way, when you're developing a game, you can just focus on making it exactly the way you want it, regardless of what the audience actually wants. Because if an audience says that like it's too difficult, too easy, or there's like an aesthetic that they don't enjoy or whatever, they could just change it with mods.
Yeah.
I mean, I do remember there being a mod to turn Monster Hunter World into a dating sim of all things.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
a good chunk of most Mario games nowadays are way too easy. So like, if Nintendo actually turned around and say, oh hey, you can mod the hell out of our games now, everyone would go crazy because now they can just make all the insanely hard levels they want.
Well, like the Kaizo shit that they do.
Yeah, Kaizo. Yeah, there you go.
What did I do to you, Jeremy?
You know, it doesn't have to be Kaizo. Doesn't have to be Kaizo.
Ah.
Yeah, that's what mods are supposed to be. Taking a game and turning it into something you'd either prefer or just plain curious or whatever about.
Oh yeah, Capcom had a really weird stance on mods that affected single-player games. Oh no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Bye, babe. But yeah, no. Honestly, a lot of games I've enjoyed that were people just went, oh, it's. Like, we've had some standouts. You know, like obviously, some Mario Kart World and some of these great. That was not amazing. It's never a match up to 8 was a juggernaut. And Donkey Kong Bonanza was fantastic. I won't lie. Even though I had issues with it, was a fantastic game. But unfortunately, because of the issues, Flying 4 was good. Same with Agent Imprisonment. I heard it was good. Great. I've heard Tennis is good, Ultimate great, etc. But there hasn't been what was great about the Switch 1 era is that we had those, but then we had an abundance of like greats, fantastics and amazing. I just want to see that happen this year. Obviously fortunately RM, that will be great. That is actually going to be
You knocked my crown off!
Switch too.
The crown just popped off.
And I think Pocopia is slowly coming back as well.
I've heard good things about Pocopia.
Yeah,
Isn't that the game on keycard?
Yeah, there's a Pokemon game that's on GameCube.
Well, the easy solution is to just buy it digitally,
Yeah, I know, but when I've read the rumor that going forward, if I buy digitally, it will be on sale. You know, because I'm not actually buying something.
I do get that. You know, given that you're probably less likely to get good deals on eShop.
Oh, of course it was you with that bloody good rating.
Unless Pocopia turns out to be really that. Unless Pocopia turns out to be really that damn good, I'm not going to pay 60 whatever quid for it.
Yeah. No,
what about Fire Red Leaf Green? That was just announced like yesterday.
Yeah. But either way, I think that one. I think Pocopia unfortunately is doomed by just the price thing and the card. It is going to throw a lot of people off. Or whether it's actually shooting yourself in the foot because people who will see that will go, why am I going to pay 60 quid for Pocopia when I can pay 45 for Pokemon Legends? It's kind of I don't have
Fire Red Leaf
Why would you pay for Pocopia if you haven't already got Legends? could argue if you haven't
Ow.
played Legends from day one, you've played it to death, and you want new Pokemon Slime. But if you haven't got it yet, then that's a big ask. Anyway, that's just really mental. It's not banting, it's more concern. On the other hand, though, I am very much going to be picking up Yoshi. It looks everything I need it to be.
I mean, again, with the Fire Red Leaf Green, why was that not just added to Switch Online? Because they're going to charge it $20 for different language versions. So if you want to play in a different language, you've got to fork out another $20 US.
I mean, it's either two things. Either A, they could add all the bells and whistles on Nintendo Online and they just didn't want to, or B, they did want to make it happen on Nintendo Online, and Nintendo were like, no, we don't want to add all this extra MacGuffins just so people can enjoy all the classic Pokemon games with the bells and whistles they want / need.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see. See, I've only announced the trailer itself doesn't quite clear what else there is to it. If it's just literally that, then I would be like, yeah, no, they're being.
Oh, do you reckon they're asking for them? They're going to use the money to develop that PS5 game?
There's also like, I'm curious how they're gonna handle Pokemon like Lugia and Ho-Oh, because those are from the original Fire Emblem and Leaf Green as event only.
So I can actually see. I'm not going to defend them. Really, you're fair enough. There are things that the older Pokemon games did that are heavily outdated now. So a good example is like, if you remember, you had to trade Pokemon via link cable. So you can't actually achieve that now. So that means a lot of Pokemon are locked off. So you need to have that online. So that would require a new online architecture. So that is a problem. Obviously, if they did find it,
I mean, they'll just kind of rework with the wireless adapter they had for the Game Boy Advance.
But no, because of what the game is, that would make it possible.
Oh god! Cows everywhere.
We're trying to keep the Switch Online emulation issue-free, so call it, then unfortunately the Pokemon games would be massive outliers. Same would be something like Boktai. Boktai was all based on solar power, so that would not be possible. So there are things. It depends on if obviously they decide not to bother with that, and they decide no, you can't make it back. Then yeah, then obviously that makes it difficult. But they haven't mentioned anything. And all the stuff they showed recently for it, they're just talking about the actual story of the game and the gameplay, not the actual. What about the trading scene? Another
factor. Wait, go on. Sorry.
So I would like to see that before making a final decision. If it turns out that they disable it, then I will be full on into the thing. Not oh my god, this is everything, but just yeah, it's necessary.
Are you picking the A to B Rainbow Road?
Necessary. Unfortunately, it is actually considering the nature of. Obviously, it could have been I know people have ways to play those games. not legally. It is actually one of the cheapest ways to play those games at the moment, so it does have that also. If it was like 30 quid, yeah, they could fuck off. Nintendo could fuck off on that. But, you know, 16 quid a pop. The prices for the actual cartridges are much more than that. They're getting to the point of being like 50 quid a head. But anyway. Honestly though, I'm not gonna buy them.
No, I'm not either. Not good at Pokemon.
Alright, you're not gonna what?
The
Fire Red Leaf Green.
No, I've got no interest in that.
Yeah, not quite good.
On one hand, it's kind of cool, but it's just not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. No.
Well, no, it is worth it, but it's just it doesn't gel with me. I've already got it. I've got all versions.
Fine.
If you have the game already, I feel like getting this version is completely redundant. Or if you have another way of playing it, it's completely redundant.
Well, here's a better idea. Get your Game Boy out.
That expression will happily do that.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll go get my Game Boy. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that if you're really set to play them, then I think it's in this day and age there's a much healthier scene of people wanting to play them than there is hardware.
But if I'm going to be like a little bit nitpicky, why is there no way to add a LCD or the GBA grid filter to the game?
Oh my god.
Honestly, I didn't like that.
But a hot take. I don't care if you didn't like it. I mean,
fair enough. Slap it in.
No, what they'll do is release a patch update.
Well, again, as we likely already established, regardless of whether it's a Nintendo issue, Game Freak issue, or both of them issue, it's undeniable that they can very, very easily add all these extra little MacGuffins that's released. I mean, two of the easiest examples. Add in the special attack split that they've introduced in 4th gen.
To compare that to third parties, it's like, Nintendo, why are you not doing this? It is a genuine annoyance of mine, which I'm happy to
and again, Sony developers, they've got a lot of accessibility. I'll take Rift Apart for example.
It took Behaviour 4 years to add colorblind options to Dead by Daylight.
Well,
so some games in Nintendo's repertoire do have accessibility and all sorts of options. You know what? I'm okay with that. They have outright. But for the most part, it isn't okay. Here's another one. Why does Mario Kart, after all these years, not have remappable controls?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Remappable control, I think.
Or Zelda, no joke. Breath of the Wild would be much more enjoyable for me if I allowed me to remap the controls. I really could not crave for the jump button later.
I have heard Mario 10, the new Mario Tennis has remappable controls.
And it's a bit ironic that the Switch 2 Pro controller has mappable buttons.
Can you map buttons on some controllers but not others?
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing, is that I feel like in this day and age, the sort of things that they do, it's not good enough.
I mean, unless you count the Switch home menu has that option, but that's not game specific.
Well, it's been said before, and it'll be said many times again. Nintendo, masters of 2 steps forward, 2 steps backwards.
I think it's also interesting how
it's more like 2 steps forwards and 3 steps backwards at this rate.
Well, whatever you want to call it, it's still this amount forwards, this amount backwards. Yeah. Whatever you want to call it.
I find it funny how you can't set individual game profiles in terms of button remapping.
You just took out all 3 of my bananas, Matt. Fuck you.
Yeah, but I don't really care too much about button mapping. Because not that I don't care, it's I don't need it. No would benefit from button remapping, right? But if I remap the buttons, it remaps it for the entire system and not just for the game I'm playing.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's not game specific.
Mapping is too hard, right?
Perfect example of what I'm thinking of. The Steam Deck, right? I know it's a pretty extreme example, but hear me out. You can remap everything on that thing.
Doesn't the Steam Deck have L1, L2, and L3 buttons?
I'll bring my Steam Deck with me tomorrow. I'll show you the button remapping.
That reminds me, Parker, bring yours so that you can try and get Lethal Company sorted.
Oh yes, that's true, Jack. Bring your Steam Deck.
Yeah, bring yours. I'll tinker with it.
I'm going to be honest. Regarding Lethal Company, Even if we can't get the mods working, is it fine if we like do it vanilla or?
We can do it. No, we can do it.
I'm actually really missing Lethal Company now. They're adding a new update.
I miss it as well, Jack. With guys, it will happen no matter what. We'll get it working. If not, we'll just go lightweight working. So let's, Jack, here's what I'm going to suggest for you. I'm going to get my laptop. I'll bring my laptop tomorrow. I'm going to strip out everything other than literally Late Company and More Company.
Yeah, Late More Company are the essentials that we need.
And obviously, there's some work.
Well, again, the thing is, we can still play it while figuring out the various issues.
Yeah. That's
Although the one slight issue that's undeniable is the 4-player limit.
Yeah.
That's why I said to Jack.
That's why we need Late and More.
Yeah. Okay. Going back a second. Okay. Let's just look at let's assume that. Yeah, but that'd be too hard. Fair enough. Nintendo. Why can we not still have adjustable volume?
I mean, you can do that on the system itself.
Yeah, but no, Anthony, you're missing the
Not
point.
in TV mode.
Just adjustable volume in general, but it was like sometimes the voice acting is too loud.
Or too quiet.
Or too quiet,
or not there at all.
Loud or too quiet. There's a lot more than just volume.
Or just sounds in general,
Unless you're talking about just Mario or something.
No, in general,
the new Metroid can adjust the volume.
Yeah, but Matt, I was saying it earlier that there were some outliers, like Metroid Prime does, obviously. But then Mario Kart World, I do not think has a volume adjuster.
No, it doesn't.
No, and that's the thing.
Like an internal volume adjuster.
Yeah, just because I would actually like this game more if I could have the volumes of the voices louder. So,
I'd like this game more if I could listen to the music. There's not even a jukebox in this game, and there's like over 300 music tracks.
That's the thing. Is that I love what they do. These games are still some of the best, of their genres.
I mean, it's
definitely
possible.
I get a little tired that there are some things that they don't do, which for anyone who's a third party, that would be inexcusable.
Good old classic Nintendo bullshit.
Yeah.
Nintendo get the exception because of the childhood nostalgia.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
Well, I don't think most reasonable people are ignoring Nintendo issues. Just probably diehards maybe, but assumptions and all that.
Sorry, that was just me having a little rant because that was one of the things I got really annoyed with Silver Song, was that there was no ability for me to adjust things. Which, to be fair, Matt, I've made my peace with that. I'm not opening up that category again.
Yeah, I can agree with you.
I think we've already established the alternatives on the matter.
Yeah, exactly. And I am waiting for the mod to get some spec now to do Silver Song in general. But then I just look at like Bonanza options, and then compare it to like Hades 2, which literally had everything at the time, or even an older title, Prince of Persia Lost
Oh
Crown,
my god, stop with these red shells!
Option that it meant that anybody could actually beat the game if they wanted to, or anyone could make it much harder if they wanted to. Some of this stuff is like takes an extra week of work. Not even a week work to get that sorted.
I mean, the only reason I could imagine is maybe either A, they don't consider it, or B, budgeting.
Sometimes I do feel like sometimes though, probably not to 100% extent. Sometimes I do feel like
let Matt win. Jesus.
What do you think I'm trying to do? I'm trying to catch up with him.
You're hitting me with reds.
I'll wait for you.
I mean, sometimes I do feel like though.
God, pass off wolves. Don't put up a few together.
I feel like
Jesus God. Stop! Stop breathing!
Did you say stop breathing?
You're breathing! The wolves in Skyrim!
Oh dear.
I
Here we
fought
go
6 of
again.
them and then...
Just wanna fuck.
I'm now gonna use it. And some in-game.
Oh my god, enough with these red shells!
Oh,
Jesus
no!
Christ!
He's becoming a Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft YouTuber. No. Not enough kids.
He's going. He's inviting the kids to the Minecraft Epstein Island.
Oh no! No!
we are
Don't
not doing that.
No.
No. Even I have to draw a line sometimes, alright? It's very rare, but I have to draw a line sometimes.
Oh, come on, after all the hate stuff we put, whatever it is, that's where you
Nuts.
draw the line.
Sorry.
You'd be quite surprised at the things I draw the line at.
Oh god damn it, no!
I'm glad you don't kiddie fucking. I'm proud to say that I'm glad.
Yes, yes. Great statements.
A what?
Yeah.
Everyone was talking over you. You had a point that you had to make.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I do feel like that though to not to 100% extent that
Ow!
a good chunk of Nintendo's a good chunk of when Nintendo does decide to get really creative, like with the Switch and all that, when you know when their is as we properly figure when their wallet is suffering or they really got kicked into the teeth one day. You know, it's like, you know, I mean, we figured they were probably, you know, it's like,
I'm gonna start backing up my PS1 games.
Yeah.
If you have not sorted it out by that point, I've already got now Rayman Portable. You have now become redundant.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Go on, read it out while we're talking.
The save bug prevented people from saving their game.
I mean, how badly do you have to fuck up to not catch that bug in playtesting?
Playtesting, what's that?
It's Ubisoft, Christian.
Fair enough.
You have to go.
You think they're playtesting a game that they released years ago and it's a cash grab? They're not playtesting anything. They don't have the budget for that anymore.
chances are.
Throw their budget onto what?
Yeah, do you not remember
cases?
Yeah, do you also not remember the atrocity that was the Attack on Titan crossover with Assassin's Creed Shadows?
No, that was funny though. Like bad, but funny.
Was it bad?
So bad that they cancelled any and other future DLC for it game.
Oh my god! Wow.
Oh wow.
That.
I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah, no, it was.
And they also started issuing the MCA takedowns on anybody posting about it on social media.
Oh shit.
Not surprising.
Oh shit, I crashed.
Yeah, I crashed as well. Oh, and there's a blue shell.
The game
on the field,
crashed,
of
or-
course there is. No, as in vehicle crash.
Oh, crashed into a
Mario
horse.
Kart crash.
Ah.
You know, causing a massive fucking OW! Fire up. Jesus Christ.
Metaphor Repentals, yeah.
Okay.
I'm in the final boss area now.
I need to get back to playing that.
It's a great game. Metaphor on the final run up to the final boss.
No idea.
I know.
No idea why it's on 2 discs on Xbox when it's just. What? Yeah, it's 2 discs on Xbox, and I thought one was like the install and one was to play. No, it turns out they both play the game. You just put one in and then it downloads the rest, which is a bit redundant, I feel. But
I mean, you need to put one disc specifically in to activate the game.
yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't stay. And so what I did was I took out disc 1 and just put in disc 2, and then I just played it.
So if you try and launch a disc 1, does it let you launch?
So,
I have not tried that.
What happens if you don't have internet?
Otherwise it's an install. If you don't have internet, get fucked, I guess.
Oh, I'm okay.
It's not even a big game, it's like 40, 50 gigs.
Yeah.
Well, it's 40-50 on the PS5. It's somewhere in the 75 region for the Xbox.
Can I be real? I'm a little concerned without this and how they're going to if they're going to release it on Switch too, because I'm just almost certain it's going to be a GameCube card.
Probably.
I don't think it will release on Switch 2 at this point.
No, I think it will, Sam, but I think it will be a GameCube card. It's
Yeah, I have a feeling the game is starting to cuck me now because of it's
Not just you.
Oh no, my mother's forwards to scrap it because that's very easy. That's very easy to happen.
Honestly, I think you should all pick Rainbow Road, but one of you next time it shows up.
The thing is, I'm picking the Peach. I'm picking Peach Stadium 2 Rainbow Road. So I'm not. So it's like, you know, the intermission course. Like, yeah, it's just purposefully not picking it. Ow!
Yeah, because I've picked it every single time for like the past 5 races now. It has ignored it every single time.
Except when it's knockout.
I think it was weighted quite low because, I don't know, this might... So, one of the things that I can think of is...
Ow!
Back in the Mario Kart Wii days, playing online, it was miserable how everyone would pick Funky Kong on that one.
Oh, God.
And everyone would pick Rainbow Road for every race. I think they've put in something so that it's just weighted so that it's like... It keeps it from it always being Rainbow Road.
Yeah, I mean, they implemented that with 8 in World Rides, where it just picked 3 courses instead of pick out of 32. And don't get me wrong, it's a good change because, you know, it stops people from picking the same track over and over and over again after they just played it.
It didn't work with Ollie against Tony picking Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, it's just nothing but pick.
Yeah, that's not Rainbow Road, is it?
He was
That
getting...
is very surprising given Ollie's massive affinity for Tetris Attack.
Okay, it was literally a few days after the Yoshi's Island track came out. I picked nothing but it. It came up like 7 times.
Okay, but it is also one of the most joyful things in the universe. Like,
it was getting so pissed. It was honestly hilarious.
It's like getting mad that you've been to Disneyland for a week.
It was like,
So getting mad that one of your friends fucked off to Oz.
Time of my life.
So getting mad that one of your friends just up and fucked off to Australia.
And
Oh yeah, what time are things beginning tomorrow? As someone who's first time actually attending one of these things.
It's usually 11 o'clock. But if you want to arrive early and help everyone set up...
I will probably not be awake at 11, so I'll probably be late. But...
What?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm late to some of these.
Be back.
They had to stop doing
there is something a little depressing I have seen.
Crashes.
Oh my god, it's not picked over road again.
There is something I have seen that is a little depressing about. I think it was either Just Eat or Uber Eats. It's where if your driver has an accident, they will tell you so that then you can go pick up your order. It might be a little damaged.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, what the
That is sad.
That is
It's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be.
Amazing.
Also, it may not. I mean, you're gonna visit a car wreck or something. I'll be like, oh, by the way, here, thanks for the
this
attempt
might be a little bit
to deliver my food.
If that is generally the case, I would then offer, like, you could also set the option for us to keep your food warm while putting on the
open fire. Oh yeah, I'll roast it on an open fire. You know, that kind of thing. That's so bad.
Your Uber driver will crawl out of the wreckage, bloody and bleeding out, but he'll put your meal on the bonnet of the car to keep it warm.
That's not even the most depressing thing about.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
so
your
one of the
food
things
is
that
basically charred.
they measure how quickly you press yes to a call. If you're pressing yes, if you're pressing yes,
that is everywhere.
Immediately, as soon as you get a call, like as soon as you get a potential job, they will flag, oh, you're desperate. We can give you lesser paying jobs.
Oh.
perfect.
Oh,
We love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is. Oh.
That is really
So
good.
wait. So drop hunting places like analyze.
No. Uber
Eats and Just Eat.
does it. Just Eat does it. Basically, like, so you're, wherever you are, you get basically a ping up on your phone. It's like, hey, here's a potential, order you might want to take, or like a potential customer you might want to pick up in terms of Uber. They measure how quickly you click yes. If you click yes too quickly, then it flags you as being desperate and starts giving you lower paying jobs.
Okay, now that's a bit fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked
It's
up.
incredibly screwed up.
How did they figure that out?
Well, because if you're someone who needs the money and this is your main source of income, you're going to be staring at that thing basically any downtime you get.
And the thing, so what if you wait 2 minutes to hit
Let's
the
say
yes
I
button?
decided for some crazy weekend on Sundays I was going to work. I wouldn't need it because I have a very satisfying job. So I would be like, not caring, I want my Sunday. And so therefore they wouldn't be necessary on that. Whereas obviously if someone was working 7 days a week, then they'd be desperate for